If you are stuck in a fitness rut, zero motivation, getting zero results, having zero fun with your workouts, my biggest piece of advice that I can give you is just take your whole fitness routine and throw it in the trash and try something new. As you guys know, I was doing the BodyBoss program and I just finished week 12 on that. And even though I'm done with it, I am still going to stick with that style of training because it has changed everything. Happy good morning. Hello, HopeScopers, and welcome back to Vlogmas. I don't do videos like this very often. Today, I'm gonna give you some examples of things that I eat throughout the week, and I'm gonna talk about my little fitness transformation that I experienced the past couple months, but it was more than that. It was also a mental transformation. A big reason I hadn't been incorporating a ton of workouts and full days of eating and stuff on my channel is because I just wasn't feeling it. I was burned out. For the past like 2-ish years, I've been training hard every single day and I've been doing bodybuilding style type of training. I'm not saying that weights are a bad thing. The weights are what got me my initial muscle growth, but a more high intensity type of training is what I need. So basically what my workouts are consisting of lately is, like I said, a lot of high intensity movements. So I'm doing a lot of jumping, squatting, a lot of body weight style movements, and I'm doing really high reps, like 20 to 30 reps. I feel a lot leaner. When I started, I have one before picture. I hated how I felt so much that I didn't want to take pictures. I think I was around 145 pounds. Now I am 135 pounds, and that doesn't really matter. What's a bigger deal is I like how I fit into my clothes better. I have so much more energy. Let me know if you want to see videos of specific workouts. Over on my Instagram, HopeScope Official, I do post them every once in a while. I've been having so much more fun with this style of training. It goes by way quicker. And then I do mix in some just regular cardio days throughout the week. Along with that, I was tracking my macros and it got to the point where I was starting to develop a really disordered type of eating. What I'm eating recently has definitely drastically changed from how I was eating 6 months ago. I feel like the way I'm eating is much more nutritious and I'm not just trying to hit a number. I'm actually eating to fuel myself. Today I have partnered with BodyBoss to introduce you to their new 12-week superfood nutrition program. When they reached out to me, I was kind of hesitant. I have never in my life followed a meal plan. The two main things that I was afraid of was A, I was gonna be hungry because your girl eats a lot of food. And if they're telling me to eat like 1,000 calories a day, not happening. I was also afraid that I was gonna start craving sweets because when I was really strict with my diet back in the day, I had these awful uncontrollable cravings that led to binging. But there is no calorie counting, no macro counting involved in this. It's just fresh whole food recipes. I followed this program to a T all of last week and I didn't find myself being hungry at all, and there were zero cravings. That is a big deal for me. This isn't just a 12-week meal plan. It's a whole bunch of stuff. You have your weeks 1 through 6 and your weeks 7 through 12, and these also include grocery lists of everything that you need. It comes in a little checklist style, so it's super easy to follow. It also comes with a little booklet full of awesome snack and dessert healthy options, as well as some good cheat meal suggestions and simple food swaps. Overall, this program is amazing, especially if you really want to get your diet on point and you just have no idea where to start. This is available in hard copy, or you can get the online version so you can have it right on your phone or your computer. And I will, of course, have the link right down below in the description box. So let me show you some examples of what I have in a week for each of my meals and my snacks. It is almost 3:00 p.m. and I am finally getting around to making breakfast. That's actually not that crazy for me though. I've been doing intermittent fasting for 1.5 years. A long time. So I don't generally eat until noon or 1 or later anyway. If you want me to talk more about that, let me know. So I'm gonna make carb-free eggy muffins. Eggy bites are on page 49. We need oil, we need eggs, a pepper, some baby spinach, which I don't have, so we're using kale. We're gonna slice up some ham and some seasoning salt and garlic powder. Preheating the oven to 350. Okay, I lied. We don't need this container of coconut oil because we're using this instead.
whisk all that together. It didn't fill all of them, but that's probably fine.
Those are going to cook for 25 minutes. Some other breakfasty things that I like. There was a really good nutty Nana Bowl recipe. All right, spoiler alert. This looks nothing like the picture. And also, you're supposed to like cook the oats and the bananas. Ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, so 0 out of 10 for presentation. Also 0 out of 10 for my hairdo right now. But this stuff is actually pretty bomb. Another thing that was in the plan was a breakfast burrito. I am so excited for this. Fun fact about me, breakfast burritos are definitely in my top 5 favorite food.
Wow.
Wow, those are good. They're really good with the kale. If I'm feeling like a snack, I'll usually have like half a cup of mixed nuts or a piece of fruit or maybe some berries and yogurt. For lunch, I made from the nutrition program the rainbow chicken quesadillas. Instead of chicken, I actually substituted for some tofu though. I've been eating less meat lately and they turned out pretty good. They're packed with a whole bunch of different vegetables. I also had an amazing grains and green salad. For dinner, a couple of other meals that I've had from the nutrition book. I made a taco bowl and then I actually used, instead of ground beef, some of these classic meatless meatballs from Gardein, and these are delicious. And my favorite meal from this entire nutrition guide so far has been the chili boss bowl. But it was so amazingly delicious. And the recipe only makes 2 servings, but they are massive servings. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And Leo and I will see you tomorrow as Vlogmas continues. Say bye, Vlogmas!